What is going on, everybody? And today I am here with a very new and interesting video. It's going to be called a 5-star trade value experiment. So I have a team right here on NBA 2K17 of a 390s. You see James Harden, LeBron, Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler, Giannis, Karl-Anthony Towns, Kemba Walker, Porzingis, D'Angelo Russell. And I'm going to just be making some trades and experimenting what you could do with these type of players. I also put on trade override. I got a couple Nets picks, a couple Mavs picks, the 76ers, the Suns. And we're going to see if you can actually make big trades in this game. So I did obviously turn on trade override for that. Injuries are off. These restrictions are off. And chemistry's off. And all these are on 50. So we're going to try it out with 50. Trade negotiation difficulty. So let's start out like a weird trade. Let's go to the Spurs and let's see. I should probably turn off. Okay, actually, let me go here real quick and turn off financial trade rules. That's gonna be big. Okay, there we go. That's gonna make things easier. So we're going to be doing James Harden for Kawhi Leonard. Let's just see. 5-star trade value for James Harden. 4.5 for Leonard. Do they do this? Kawhi Leonard is someone we consider untouchable. Okay, so what does it take to get James Harden? Can you also throw D'Angelo Russell in the trade? Spurs would have too many players. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Give me Brian Forbes. Wow. What about if I give you that Nets pick? And they still won't trade Kawhi Leonard. Okay, so it looks like Kawhi Leonard might be literally untouchable in this game. Yep. Okay, so that's just a start off. But that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. What about if we did something like Giannis, who's also 4.5-star trade value? And we'll go Nets pick. Wow, okay, so start off, Giannis immediately is untouchable. I feel like you cannot trade anything for him if none of this works on 50 trade difficulty. Maybe if you go down to 30, they'll accept this, but on 50, they're not accepting anything. Alright, now you guys know I did trade for a man named Russell Westbrook in a video a couple days ago. Let's see if we can do the same. Let's just throw up Harden for Westbrook. 5-star trade value versus 4.5. Okay, they don't want to do it. What happens if you throw in a first-round pick? Still not blown away. Another one? Still not blown away. Wow, okay, yep. It's gonna take a lot to trade for these type of players. Like, you would have to give up the world here for Russell Westbrook, and they still won't accept it. We might have to turn down the trade negotiation difficulty here. I'm not trying to make them easy. I'm just trying to see if they will go through. So let's see if we bumped it down to 40. Could we go back to that Kawhi Leonard trade, maybe? I just want to get one trade under the books, or under my belt here. And we can see what we do. Okay, so on 40 trade difficulty, Kawhi Leonard is 4-star trade value. 4 stars. Harden is 5. They don't want to do it. Okay. What about if I give you 2 big first-round picks? Still no. If I give you 4 big picks. Wow. Kawhi Leonard is still untouchable. I'm going to try to find my first trade for you guys. Alright, guys. We're going to try to do a little trade like this. Maybe a Kemba Walker and a 2 Nets picks for DeMarcus Cousins. Wow. Okay, you know, 40 trade difficulty might not be the move to do this stuff. Okay, so Kemba Walker and a bunch of picks does not get the trade done. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. What about if we did Jimmy Butler and that pick? Okay, and that pick. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to get trades done. It's just a matter of time before teams actually accept them. Okay, I think we're going to have to trade the trade negotiation difficulty down a lot. Because you guys know you could literally, like, I'll show you how broken this game is. Like, I'm pretty sure this isn't going to work. I've seen this online before. Look at this. Ready? Watch what I'm about to do. I'm pretty sure this is not going to work for Anthony Davis. Just watch. Anthony Davis, and just keep giving me your worst players. Obviously, they're getting the better end, if you couldn't tell. And just give me 2 more players. Odds are they do not even accept this. That's how broken this game is. That they don't accept this trade. So I'm obviously going to turn the trade negotiation difficulty down a little bit. Guys, I just moved the trade negotiation difficulty down to 30. So the first trade you could probably do, let's see if we can do Kemba Walker, because now Isaiah Thomas is one of the better point guards in this game overall wise, even one of the better players in general. Kemba Walker and 2 first-round picks. Wow. I feel like you can get this one down, though. Let's see. Yeah, you would have to give up a lot for just Kemba Walker and a bunch of picks to get a 92 Isaiah Thomas. We can go down and check here so you guys can see we're on 30 trade negotiation difficulty. So we got that. So now let's see if we go to player finder. I've been kind of going through here. Chris Paul can't trade for, it looks like, yet. Oh, trade finder, okay. I accidentally pressed on Isaiah Thomas when we have Isaiah Thomas, so that was kind of dumb. Kyrie Irving, we have Kyrie. DeRozan, let's see, okay. Actually, I want to try to make a trade here for Klay Thompson. Kyrie Irving. Both 4-star trade value, okay. That's okay, that's okay. What about if I throw in Jimmy Butler? They have agreed to that. Okay, so you can get Klay Thompson for Jimmy Butler and Kyrie Irving. That's probably what it's going to take, a type of deal like that, to get Klay freaking Thompson. Okay. I want to get a big move done. I want to make either try to figure out a trade for Westbrook or Curry or Cousins in this video, and I think my screen is frozen. I want to see this. Will the Wizards do LeBron James for John Wall? You're not getting enough. John Wall is one of the hardest people to trade for, believe it or not, in my league. But let's see. Could we do LeBron and some type of deal for Westbrook? You guys saw on my video, I was able to trade a bunch of picks and Kyle Lowry for Westbrook. But LeBron and a bunch of picks does not work? You gotta be kidding me, 2K. Maybe you have to simulate a year. I don't even know. Let's try Harden. Let's see somebody else who could try to trade for. Chris Paul. James Harden for Chris Paul. This should go through. Would we also be able to get Blake Griffin in this trade if we also threw in maybe, like, this guy? Okay, that's fair enough. What about if I throw in a first? I feel like we could... To get Blake Griffin and Chris Paul, it's a pretty tough task. Yep, none of that is going to work. I'm going to try to trade Karl-Anthony Towns, who's 4.5-star trade value, for a 4-star Damian Lillard. They like what they have. I feel like, though, you throw in 2 first-round picks. Wow, you still like what you have? Okay. Fair enough. What about if I do this? Let's remove these picks. What if I throw in a little bit of deloading for you guys? He's on this team. Deloading. And you give me Jake Layman. Wow, okay. You guys, I don't know if you guys caught the clip. I would have to give up Karl-Anthony Towns and another player just to get Damian Lillard alone. Okay, we just did it. We just traded D'Angelo Russell, 4 first-round picks, and Karl-Anthony Towns. That's what it took to get Damian Lillard. Yep. So the picks are big, guys. If you want to get studs, you need picks to trade. You cannot pretty much do player swaps. Like, if I try to do this for Curry, not going to work. They're not going to trade him. What about if I threw in Harden and LeBron for Curry? No way. Okay, they're not doing that. I'm going to go back to Westbrook. But Kawhi Leonard, I don't want to touch yet. Anthony Davis, don't want to touch that either. What about LeBron for Paul George? Wow, finally, some logic in this game that you can do. So, obviously, you can get Paul George. I'm going to try to show you guys if you can get him easier than that. So, I'm going to go to trade override. I'm going to get him right back real quick. Paul George, and let's go over to the Pacers. And let's try to get, or let's accept this back. Okay, I want to see, okay, so I obviously gave up the best player in the NBA for him, so that was going to go through, because that front office has some type of common sense. So let's go and see if we can lowball them, not really lowball them, but see if we can give up a lot less for Paul George, who's obviously a top 5 small forward in the NBA, very good defensive player and offensive threat, dual threat player. So let's try to do Isaiah Thomas. I think that would go through too. Let's lowball them. Kristaps Porzingis and 2 first-round picks. Okay, fair enough. What about if I did Porzingis? I want to give up somebody that's not that much trade value. Alright, Isaiah Thomas for Paul George straight up. They like what they have. What about if you throw in 2 first-round picks? They agree to that, so Isaiah Thomas and 2 first-round picks for Paul George. Like I said before, picks matter the most. You need picks to get these deals done. Okay. Gonna try another big trade here. Let's go to the Kings. Let's call up DeMarcus Cousins on the Kings. Let's see. Could we give up Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard for DeMarcus Cousins? First, let's just try Damian Lillard. Okay. Let's throw in Klay Thompson and you throw in Rudy Gay. Okay. What about now if you throw in your worst player though? Ty Lawson. Wow. What about if we give up Kristaps Porzingis as well? Wow, for Cousins, they're not going to do this. If I throw in Giannis, come on. It's going to take all this for Cousins. I feel like you could trade for Cousins in my league, though, sometimes. Okay, it is impossible to get Cousins? For real? Wow. I'm about to give them all this for Cousins. And they don't accept it. So Cousins is pretty much untouchable unless you put it on 0 trade difficulty. But I'm going to get to that later. I'm going to put it on 0 trade difficulty in a little bit. But first, I want to see what other moves we could possibly make. Chris Paul for Clay. Let's go Giannis for Chris Paul. They don't want to do that. We don't have any picks to give up. So let's throw in Porzingis. And give me Diamond Stone. Wow. Okay, so yeah, straight up for Chris Paul. That's not gonna fly. What else could we do? Wiggins, you can get Wiggins pretty easily. Towns, we just saw how like valuable he is. And yeah, look at that Warriors team we accidentally just built. How did we do that? Oh, we got Klay Thompson. We gave them Irving and Butler. Yep, that team is a little bit stacked. A little bit stacked. Could we try to pick up DeMar DeRozan for James Harden? James Harden, obviously the better player. Wow, not enough. And Porzingis. And Kristaps. Not enough. I think we might have to bump this trade difficulty down to 20. Yep, we're going to 20. We're going to 20 to make like this possibly kind of realistic. So we're going to go down to 20. And let's see if that we can maybe still get DeRozan now. So let's go to the Raptors. DeRozan for... Let's go Giannis. No way they're doing that. Okay, it looks like... Wow, no Clay either. What about Porzingis now? They don't do this. Okay, DeRozan they don't like to trade. Obviously, you see what's going on here. But I actually... We'll get down to 0 in a little bit. I just want to try 2 more trades, I believe. Who is it again that I want to go for? Not Nikola Jokic. I would go for Melo, but he's got a no-trade clause. Marc Gasol, 89 overall for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow. And you're getting Klay Thompson as well. Wow. I'm shocked here. Okay, it took Giannis, Klay Thompson, and Kristaps Porzingis to just get Marc Gasol alone. That's what it took. So if you want to get Marc Gasol, you have to put it on 20 trade difficulty. 20 trade difficulty. And somehow... And yeah, you can get him if you give up 3... Like, you would have to give up... Who was that? Giannis, Klay Thompson, and Kristaps Porzingis. That's a little much, you think, right? Alright, so I'm going to get those players back. Maybe as long as you simulate, maybe more. As these players get older, they're easier to trade for, obviously. Like, that's probably how I got Westbrook in that one video. So let's go Marc Gasol. Take like these 2 players. And while we have trade override on, just give me a couple first round picks I can work with. That's a protection backup. Wow, your only first round picks are protection backups. Just give me 3 seconds, I guess. And as we also, let me just do this. Who has my Nets picks? Who has my Nets picks? Not the Nets. Who has my Nets picks? The Celtics have some of my picks. Oh, then Celtics have a lot of my picks. Let's make sure we get those back. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we got those picks back. Let me go do this now. I'm going to turn trade override off. And now we're going to go to trade negotiation difficulty. We're going to put it down to 0. Yeah, we're going to put it down to 0 here. And I want to do this Anthony Davis trade because he's literally untouchable. This is on 0 trade difficulty. LeBron, Harden, Lillard, George, Giannis, and Clay. And you just give me, no, let's just go like these guys, this guy, and a little bit of this guy. Let's see. If they don't do this trade on 0 trade difficulty, let's see what happens. Wow, it's literally impossible to trade for Anthony Davis in this game. It's literally impossible. Let's see if I take away Clay and George and I add those 2 Nets picks. Because, you know, people do value picks more. Nope, not even possible to trade for Anthony Davis on 0 trade negotiation difficulty. So it's literally impossible. So like, you can't cheat the game to get him unless you put on trade override. So if you get him, props to you. As probably as you simulate longer in the my league, it might get a little easier, but that's a little bit much, 2K. You got to look at that. Now let's try Kawhi. Kawhi's going to be pretty hard. LeBron and Giannis, straight up, okay. And what about all these picks? For Giannis not for Giannis. For Kawhi Leonard. Wow. Okay. Let's go to the Russell Westbrook guy. Let's go to this man. LeBron and Giannis. And 4 first-round picks. Not even going through. When I traded for him, he was, I believe, 31. So as he's 27, they're going to want to keep him. DeRozan. If this doesn't work, I'm done. Oh my god, I'm done. I'm done. I don't think I can do this anymore. I don't think I can do this anymore. If they're not going to do this trade. Oh my god. Who else is... Okay. If they don't do this, I'm going to bug out. If they don't do this for Ben Simmons, I'm literally going to cry. I'm literally going to cry if they don't do this. Oh my god, fix your game. Fix your game. Fix your game. Please. Just, if you're going to put a trade negotiation difficulty in there, please make it mean something. You can't get what is Ben Simmons? A 79 overall by giving up Giannis. You're giving up LeBron freaking James, the best player in the NBA. And like, okay, say some reason the 76 general manager, oh, he's 31. Simmons is 20. He could be better. You're getting Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is 11 overalls higher. Just kidding, 10. I suck at math. And 1 year older. Just 1 year older. And 4 first-round picks. Okay. Say picks don't matter too much in this. Let's go this. Let's do this. If this doesn't work, I think I'm going to end the video here. This would just be like something else. Okay. Alright. I don't think I could personally handle 2K's Trade Finder anymore. If you guys could trade for any of these players, let me know in the comments and tell me what you had to give up and if you had to turn the trade negotiation difficulty down, if you had to simulate seasons, trade picks, involve a third team. You might have had to do that. Yeah, just let me know in the comments. I am definitely eager or interested to hear what you guys could do. So that was going to be it for me. A little bit of a different video today. I just kind of wanted to bring something new, an experiment, try to help out you guys, kind of show you guys what this game is all about with trading for superstars, for 5-star players, trading 5-star players, and yeah, kind of exposing 2K's awful trade system in this game. So that's going to be it for me. Love you guys so much. Thank you all for the support as of late. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and you maybe want to see another one of this, but one of these, but I can simulate maybe 5 years later or something like that. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys tried any of this, what you did, and if you guys want to see another one of these. So that's gonna be for me. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.